All right, here we go. We're going to beat these sorry Hounds again. We got to get Cam Cox a really good game to upgrade his development trait. He'll have the X factor if we do it.
National Football League is on the air. But tonight we begin week 8 with
We got a pretty dope stadium here.
As it'll be the Bulls of Vancouver taking on our home team. Taking a look at our home side as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Vancouver club, they can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first
Patrick
time.
Mahomes, we ain't worried about this, man.
This unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly, you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
Right to the air is Mahomes. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
Oh, no.
It's just not fair, and now room to run. And he makes
That was almost a touchdown right there.
19. A big play there on the first play of the game.
Screw Patrick Mahomes.
6 yards. On first down, it's Torres.
And they got it in 2 plays. Terrible defense.
A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys
Ooh, we
have
almost
taken
blocked
the
it.
first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers having a pretty good season.
To take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cox. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before?
Almost bad. I mean, it was bad, but it could have been way worse.
And that's what they're all about.
We'll run it again, though.
Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Turner's got it on the crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
No, we see something. They're pressing.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
You might have this one. Got it. Good throw, good catch.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bulls respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each
Defense,
team
let's get a
scored.
stop.
7-7 here as the kicks away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And taken down just shy of the 40. When you look at this defense, this crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test.
Come on, y'all. We got to tackle better than this.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Mahomes.
And we leave him wide open. What is going on here? Ridiculous. I don't even know why this defense takes the field. I guess it's just going to be a shootout.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
We'll do it again. Looks like the same look from earlier.
But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually
nope, it's a cover 2.
And only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're
that was a good catch, Kyle.
The things you're doing well, and let the opponent deal with that.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Cox.
Oh, he's gone.
Going inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here now the offense heading back out there. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can.
Well, this isn't an early season in-division game. It's just an in-division game.
To see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team.
What about intentional grounding? Is it because there was a receiver over there? I mean,
figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
But you look at this defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
He's got this one to Hutchinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said,
yeah, batted down at the line. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game?
3 and out right there. That's a big improvement from the first 2 drives.
You go to them early and often.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, what
It's
a block.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And with that last run, that's going to move him over 1,000 yards rushing now for the year. So a nice
And we're not even
milestone hit in what has been
halfway
an
there into the
exceptional
season yet.
on the
That's
ground.
crazy.
Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cox. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
We'll run it again.
124 yards rushing now.
Change over to the slant.
Coming into this ball game. Caught on a slant. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
There's his second touchdown. He just needs one more for the development trait.
A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And his guys are going to take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 43, here's second and a couple. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Man, you got burned over there, Gray. What happened? That dude's fast.
57 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Point after, right down the middle.
42 points already in the first quarter. Ridiculous.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Well, the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
We're going to take this shot.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Take what the defense gives you sometimes.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle.
Man.
Cox.
No blocking.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Powering forward. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
They'll run on first down. It's Cox. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cox. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 149 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in his first half. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. And
Not a good read on that play. That was my fault.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a handoff.
And he's getting his touchdown. Yep, we're getting the trait.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bulls
Dude's
have
killing
taken the lead. Extra
We're going to keep handing him the ball. Screw it.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Up the middle they go. It's Torres. And he'll be taken down.
Can't make a simple tackle.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
46-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first
Put
down.
some pressure on him.
His tight end made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now here's Mahomes.
And there it is. That's what we wanted.
And taken down. Back right around the 48-yard
Call it
line.
again.
3rd and 8.
48-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. That is caught.
We got 2 guys right there covering him, and we couldn't win that one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Hutchinson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
This 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Torres. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good
Insane.
take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the
I can't believe someone made a tackle. That blows my mind.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run.
Come on. Linebackers. I know y'all seen that.
Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point right a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bulls offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yep, he gone.
In this first half, he's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. 214 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first just outside the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cox. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
My word.
With him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And his guys
That was almost blocked. Ridiculous.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
On first down, Torres. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go.
There we go.
And just 1 yard here from the 40.
Finally, somebody put a hat on somebody.
I know the speed is the
Can't
hallmark of
believe
today's
it.
NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Torres. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. He'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Torres.
No, not James Pierce.
Stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he'll get this this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
We'll take that sack. We'll take it.
A sack back at the 7. 1:58
Good
left
spot.
to play
That was a
till
good play
we hit
call.
halftime.
Good execution as well.
On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this
See
is
if we
tough
can
place
execute a
on the
2-minute
field to
drill
take
for a
sack
touchdown.
Because as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to
Never
go
mind.
for a field goal.
My running back ran right by his block.
Bulls offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been a monster in the red zone here these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to recoup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well.
Oh, my goodness.
Both defenses back on their heels. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He finds his man complete. That's Cox. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is
What a throw. What a throw.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. A little juke. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
We'd like to knock this ball out of somebody's hands, but
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the gun, it's Mahomes. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
6-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
give us that, Patrick.
It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Patricia, give us the ball back. Thank goodness. We got to thank her.
Here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Screw it. We're going to send Kyle straight down the field.
Rodgers going to throw. This ball down
Oh,
the
my
field
goodness.
for
What a
Pitts.
bad throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go.
Ball back.
Second half in week 8.
We're going to run this clock out. Take control of this game.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across 30 up to the 33. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now an option play on second down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
We've got to block better than that.
Here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Open man, there's Gray. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bulls take the opening kick.
Man, our ground game is just dominating in this game right now.
Extra point
A few times where we didn't make our blocks, but it's going to happen.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
For a first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Torres. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is
There we go.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target.
Not good. Not good at all.
He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant.
Who missed that?
Quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. Now this time he'll look to throw. Mahomes will do it himself.
Man, Patrick Mahomes is not that fast.
Patrick Mahomes, a 15-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Our home team, 38.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. We'll get this to about the 38. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup.
They'll run it that way.
Oh, no, that's not what we needed. Go, Lyman, go. I can't believe that.
Inside the 30. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Up the middle they go. It's Cox. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's another Vancouver.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bulls add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He's got this one to Hutchinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Motion.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got Lewis. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Throwing left side, it's complete.
32 yards.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah, Patricia really helped us out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Quick slant, complete to Turner. And he is going to have a
That is the game right there.
And that should be the one that seals a victory. Rodgers throwing here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Cox. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
I think we just broke a record.
And Carey is going to be the one to do it. He will surpass Adrian Peterson's single-game mark of 296 yards set back in 2007. So congratulations certainly go out to him on one of the best individual performances in NFL history.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vancouver
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight.
Give him the ball again. Why not? Close the game out with him.
brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cox. And able to get him down.
What a game.
Does reach the 5. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Aaron Rodgers had a somewhat quiet game. He did what he needed to do when it was time to do it. 15-19, 202, 78% completion, 1 touchdown, no picks.
They show up and they show out.
Oh, Cam Cox, he had 24 attempts for 334 and 4 touchdowns. Yep, that's a new record as far as yards per game.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it
obviously
again.
we didn't have that much receiving stats.
Meanwhile, for the home team here, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Pretty good game.